This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. We're doing another video review today, this time looking at we'll say social networking app, as the developers call it, a checkpoint 1.0 kind of app. I think I have that right. I'm sorry, Quipster developers, if I got that wrong from your video. But without any further ado and less jabbering from me, we're going to go ahead and hit the icon there and get straight into things. So as you can see, I'm already at the main menu here. I've already set this up with my account. You are going to be asked to sign in or create an account if you don't have a Quipster account, which I'm assuming most of you won't by the time you get here. More on that in a bit. But I have already taken the liberty of setting up my account, so excuse me for that, but didn't really want you guys seeing my email or password. You can forgive me for that, I'm sure. But if you'll notice straight off the bat on the main screen here, it has tagged straight onto my location. Currently I'm in Beaufort, South Carolina, so it's grabbed that. Well, I don't want you to see my information, but this is where I am currently. Anyway, so the app has tagged onto that, and if you turn on location services, it will do this with your iPhone, which is kind of the whole idea, and it's a great feature. But for the purposes of this review, to give you more insight into what this thing has to offer, I am actually going to change the city to something with a bit more, pretty much in every way. And currently Bangkok, Thailand has, well, no, I would do that. There's way more quips going on there. But San Francisco speaks English, so we're going to go with that. Cool. So I'm going to be doing San Francisco mostly just to show you what this thing has to offer when it's fully fleshed out with users. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that right off the bat. The biggest problem with this app, I really did enjoy this. Quipster is a great app, and it's probably one of my favorites actually as far as location check-in apps go. However, the problem mainly is the lack of users at the moment. I was actually the first in the Beaufort area. There are a few more nearby in Savannah, which is obviously a larger town. But on the whole, the largest drawback for this app is the fact that there just aren't that many people using it yet, which isn't necessarily bad. Every app's got to start off in one place or another, and hey, these reviews actually help a lot. So, if you like what you see here, go ahead and use it. You know, encourage your friends to use it as well, because actually that's the biggest drawback. Excuse me, sorry about that. So, like I was saying, we're going to be using San Francisco, and just to give it a quick explanation of what Quipster has to offer, sorry I'm doing this a bit late in the video, but a Quipster is very analogous to other things like Foursquare, Gowalla, kind of location and activity trackers, and those have been around for a while, but what Quipster has to offer instead is kind of a unique workaround as far as checking in actually goes. To check in, you simply go to share, and then you've got all these different categories from which to pick. You've got expressions, you know, just say, I'm doing this, I feel this about this, or you can do shopping, arts and entertainment, partying, dining, just kind of a general check-in, traveling, which is always good for us traveling people, activities, and recently. So essentially what you're allowed to do is to say if you're dining somewhere, you can go in here and then hit the dining icon, and then go straight into this gigantic list of just different kind of Quipster, Quippy things. That's a word, right? Quippy. So, for instance, you have gross food. You can hit gross food if you are eating at, say, a total dive. You can say top dish if you're enjoying the meal a lot. If the service is really good, hit superb service. We're actually going to go ahead and go with this one just to show you guys. And then once you're in here, you can actually tap to add a caption, which is nice. Looking around San Francisco, I saw a lot of people doing this, and just to give a little bit, you know, of an extra touch to your check-in. You can also add a photo, which is another thing I saw a lot of people doing. It's kind of analogous to doing Twitter locations. You can upload a photo, which is very nice, along with this icon. All of these are going to be under this nifty little icon and superb service listing, which kind of adds a uniform Quipster-ishness, again, making up words there, to the app. And that's what the developers stressed in their intro video, actually, is the fact that this allows you to express yourself more by giving you small categories. So, just continuing in that vein, we're gonna show the share settings here. You can share with just your buddies only. We'll talk about buddies in just a second. Or you can send it to Facebook, Twitter, or Foursquare. So you can link this up with Foursquare if you're really attached to the Foursquare. I'm not too particularly. I actually prefer this to Foursquare, but it's there if you want it, which is a nice design touch. You can also do searches for nearby quips. You can share your own, obviously. And those will be in the nearby. You can do the citywide, as I'm doing here. And to view a quip, all you have to do is click it, and there it is. And you can either like on it, comment on it, or, you know, flag it, if that's what you'd rather do with it. So, as far as that goes, we'll talk about friends really quick. Like I said, the fact that I don't have any friends on Quipster actually really draws back from the fun that I would have with Quipster, which is kind of a shame, really, because I really like this app, and hopefully I can snooker some friends into doing this with me. But the idea there is the more you quip and the more people like your quips and then boot you up, you actually gain social status, and then your profile eventually, you can see the number of quips, people following and followers, things like that. You'll actually rise. Your quips will actually rise in importance, which is a cool thing, and then you earn titles and other kind of Goala-ish achievements for that, which is always good because it kind of adds like an RPG element to the app. Not, entirely, but the emphasis is still on checking in and experiencing things, but at the same time, it gives you just a little bit more incentive to do so. And also to comment, and then especially if you're, just imagine every time that you liked something or commented on something on Facebook, and then that affecting the person's status in the overall Facebook world. It's exactly what would happen here, and that's kind of a cool concept, and what I'm a big fan of, actually. So just to give Quipster is invading everywhere. Just to give a quick wrap-up of Quipster, I actually really liked this app. I thought it had a lot to offer, and I'm not too big on location check-in apps, actually, but I would use this one, actually. I really liked it. I'm probably going to continue to use it. Like I said, hopefully I can get some friends to do this with me. The app is 100% free in the App Store, which is a tremendous boon. You've got nothing to lose by trying it out, and you might really like it. It's got a lot of well-designed features. The entire thing looks fantastic on the iPhone, and it's got this nice Web 2.0 kind of feel. It feels very natural as well. It features a lot of iOS stock materials like these tabs along the bottom. It's well integrated with a ton of social networking sites, all the big ones that is, Facebook, Twitter, and Foursquare, obviously. And then it's its own utility, obviously. And the quip system works extremely well. Finding the category and then tiny little sarcastic quips that I wanted was very easy. And I liked this grid layout. It made it, very user-friendly. So on the whole, just to give a quick star rating wrap-up, I'm going to give Quipster 4 out of 5 stars. They've done a fantastic job designing this. The idea is perfect and spot on for what I would use it for. The only drawback is obviously the lack of users, which is not the developer's fault, but at the same time, without lots of friends or people in the area, you can meet people through this, which is a good way to go about it, but without that community there, a large portion of the app is missing. However, like I said, it's not the developer's fault, but at the same time, it does detract from my own enjoyment of this app. However, hopefully that will improve. So, at the end of the day, Quipster earns 4 out of 5 stars from us at the iPhoneAppReview.com. I've been Luke Patrick, and hopefully I will continue to be Luke Patrick. And yeah, you can check out more of our video reviews on our YouTube channel, or go to the iPhoneAppReview.com for more written reviews. We've got a ton up there as well. So, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll check you guys later. Bye.